Today, we will talk about your identity. I ask you a question. If today you were to move to a new city, walk into a new office, sit in the conference hall of a major corporation, or arrive at a gathering where no one knows you, what would happen? Would you say, Assalamu alaikum, my name is? Right there, the story changes. The true purpose of life is not to stand everywhere and announce your name. The true purpose is that your hard work, your character, your honesty, and your deeds introduce you before you even arrive. Live such a life that when you walk through a door, people look at each other and whisper, this is that person. Let them ask for your name later. Let your reputation precede you. Remember? Your parents give you a name, but your hard work builds your identity. Every day, millions of children are born. Each has a name. But history only remembers those who build their own identity. Have you ever wondered why a lion never has to announce in the jungle, I am a lion? Because its stride is its introduction. The sun never announces, I am here to give light. Its first ray is its introduction. The ocean never shouts, I am deep. Its silence is its strength. So why does man constantly struggle to prove himself everywhere? Because often, people are more busy building their image than building their life. Remember, an image is created by a camera. Character is forged by sacrifice. An image can look beautiful with filters. But character only becomes beautiful through trials. These days, everyone wants praise. But very few are willing to endure the hardship that brings praise. Everyone wants the medal, but no one wants to practice. Everyone wants the applause, but no one wants the lonely grind. Everyone wants to see the picture of success, but no one wants to see the darkness of the nights behind that picture. Listen, there is a law in life. The bigger your dream, the higher your price. And whoever fears paying that price can never deserve success. One day, a man stands at two paths: comfort, greatness. Comfort gives you peace for a moment. Greatness gives you an identity forever. You decide, do you love sleep more? Or the life where your parents say with pride, this is my son/daughter. Do you love your mobile screen more? Or the day when your work becomes an example for others? Do you want people's approval? Or the blessings from Allah that come only to those who strive? Remember, when you work hard, you don't just earn money. You build your existence. Every morning when the alarm rings, two voices speak. One says, stay asleep, we'll start tomorrow. The other says, get up. Your destination is waiting for you. Most people listen to the first voice and spend their lives watching others succeed. But whoever listens to the second voice, one day, the world listens to them. Remember, successful people are not born extraordinary. Their habits are extraordinary. They get tired too. They break too. They break too. The only difference is that where ordinary people stop, their journey begins. When everyone is sleeping, they are learning. When everyone is making excuses, they are producing results. When everyone is wasting time, they are building their worth. And then one day, people say, what luck he has. Luck? No. It is the account of thousands of days when no one was watching, but he kept working. Always remember, the world doesn't laugh at your dreams. The world laughs when you quit. So when people say, you can't do it, just smile. Because history bears witness that every task deemed impossible was eventually done by some crazy person. And maybe that crazy person is you. But dreaming alone changes nothing. You must understand dreams through the language of sweat. Every day, every hour, every test, every failure, every criticism, every lonely night, after every breaking moment, you must stand up again. This is life. This is the journey of success. So right now, make a promise to yourself. I will not beg for an identity. I will build it myself. I will work with such honesty that my work becomes my introduction. I will work so hard that my silence speaks louder than my voice. I will learn so much that my capability outweighs my certificates. I will become so strong that difficulties change their path upon seeing me. Because one day, when I enter a room, I won't need to state my name. My character, my habits, my hard work, and my worth will have introduced me before I arrived. But listen, this won't be easy. The day you decide not to live like the common crowd, your real battle begins. And remember, every great war is fought not with a sword, but against oneself. Your biggest enemy is not your neighbor, your competitor, your poverty, or your fate. Your biggest enemy is that voice in your ear every morning saying, let it go for today. If you defeat that one voice, no power in the world can defeat you. Life gives nothing for free. Every success demands a price. That price is not money. It is your time, your sleep, your comfort, your youth, your habits, your patience, and sometimes your tears. People only see the trophy. They don't see how many times a person broke and rebuilt themselves to reach it. They see the stage lights. Only Allah knows the darkness of the nights endured to reach that stage. You might be in this journey right now. Sometimes you feel, I'm working so hard, why no result? Sometimes, everyone has passed me by. Sometimes, maybe I'm not capable. But listen, when a seed is underground, it feels buried in darkness. It doesn't know that being buried is the first step to becoming a tree. The pain you feel today may become your greatest strength tomorrow. Remember, Allah does not turn iron into a sword without passing it through fire. He does not make a diamond shine without cutting it thousands of times. And He does not make a human an example without passing them through tests. So, do not fear hardship. Hardship is not your enemy. It is your teacher. Every pain teaches you something. Every failure makes you stronger. Every betrayal opens your eyes. Every lonely night strengthens your soul. And then one day, you are no longer the person you were yesterday. You have changed. And remember, only those who change the world. I ask you, if your life ended today, what would the world say? Another person passed away? Or a person who changed the thinking of thousands left us? A person who didn't just pass time, but truly lived? A person who turned every difficulty into a staircase? A person who never made excuses? Excuse makers never write history. History is written by those who eliminate excuses. From today, make a new rule. If you have no time, make time. If you have no money, build skills. If you have no support, trust in Allah. If people laugh, let them laugh. Remember, those who laugh at you today will cite you as an example tomorrow. But only if you don't stop. Look at a horse racing. It doesn't look sideways. It doesn't care who is running with it. Its eyes are only on the finish line. That is why it wins. Be the horse of your life. No jealousy, no hatred, no competition with others. Only your destination, only your purpose, only your journey. Because the day you stop looking at others, you start building yourself. And the day you start building yourself, the world starts recognizing you. Also remember, respect is never begged for. It is earned. And respect earned through hard work cannot be stolen by any force. Money comes and goes. Fame comes and goes. But once character is built, even death cannot erase it. So don't make your goal just to become rich. Become so competent that even the rich recognize your worth. Don't just become famous. Become so respected that hearing your name creates honor in people's hearts. Don't just live. Live in such a way that your story continues to give courage to people even after you are gone. True success isn't when you win the first time. True success is when, after falling 100 times, you decide to get up for the 101st time. Falling is not failure. Staying down is. So get up. Again. Every time. Until your identity becomes bigger than your name. Until your character becomes louder than your words. Until your hard work becomes bigger than your dreams. Until the world is forced to say, this person needs no introduction. His work is his introduction. But listen, if you truly want the world to know you by your work, you must kill one habit first. The habit of making excuses. Excuses don't kill ability. They kill courage. Every unsuccessful person has a story. Every successful person has a decision. The unsuccessful say, I didn't have time. The successful say, I made time. The successful say, I didn't have money. The successful say, I increased my worth until money came to me. The unsuccessful say, I had no one with me. The successful say, I had Allah with me, and that was enough. Remember, one day you will have only two things left. Your character and your creator. Everything else, money, car, house, clothes, will remain behind. On the day your funeral is carried, people don't open your closet. They talk about your life. Some say, he was very rich, and the conversation ends. But for some, people say, he was a great human. He never broke a heart. He never betrayed. He never turned away from hard work. Believe me, these words are a person's true wealth. Think, if your father smiles seeing you today, do you know the value of that smile? Can you bring peace to the old age of the mother who gave up her sleep for yours? Can you raise the head of the father who suppressed his desires to fulfill your dreams? Or will you join those who only complained until time took everything away? Listen, parents have two types of tears. Tears of sorrow and tears of pride. Strive so that tears of sorrow never fall because of you. If tears fall, let them be tears of pride. Work so hard that your success makes your mother secretly bow in prayer sajda. Achieve such a status that your father puffs out his chest with pride when mentioning your name. Believe me, every trophy in the world is small compared to a mother's prayer. Every award is worthless compared to a father's smile. But this will only happen when you stop treating your life as a joke. Every morning, when the alarm rings, don't just open your eyes. Wake up your conscience. Ask yourself, will I get closer to my dream today, or will I waste another day? Remember, every passing day tears a page from your life, and a torn page never returns. Do not treat time as money. Money can return. Time never does. One day, your hair will turn white. Wrinkles will appear. Strength will fade. New people will come. The world will change. But at that time, only one question will stand before you. Did I truly live life? Or did I just pass through it? The answer to that question is being written right now. In this moment. In this breath. In this decision. So, make your life so valuable that when you enter a room, people don't look at your clothes. They look at your confidence. They don't look at your watch. They look at your discipline. They don't look at your car. They look at your mindset. They don't look at your bank balance. They look at your worth. And remember, true worth is not counted by notes. True worth is counted by hearts. How many hearts hold hope because of you? That is your true wealth. So, make one final promise today. I will not become less than anyone. But I will not become big by putting others down. I will rise so high that my height is not built on anyone's humiliation. I will work so hard that I become an example. I will live with such honesty that my name becomes synonymous with trust. And the day my story ends, let people not just say, a man died. Let them say, an example has passed away, but his principles, his hard work, his character, and his mindset are still alive today. Because true people do not die. True people live on forever in their character.